is Rebecca?
She's in the containment area at the other end of Seed.
Great, so I've got to get to her. Okay, let's do this.
Looks like this place is being expanded.
Seed was always expanding. That place scares me.
Thanks.
Oh, sorry.
Okay. Right, okay, so where can we go from here? We can go through there, we can go through there. Let's go through here.
Warning. Halothane hepatotoxicity is at an elevated level.
Whoa! What the hell? I just got killed by a random robot.
Where is she to? Where is Rebecca?
She's in the containment
We didn't go too fast, I suppose it's not so bad. Okay, let's do this.
Looks like this place is being expanded.
Seed was always expanding. That place scares me.
Right, I can't do anything there, I can't do anything here. Let's go through here again.
Halothane hepatotoxicity is at an elevated level.
Birthing laboratory.
The words.
Oh, what the hell?
What do you see?
What kind of a monster would do this? These women, these poor women. This is torture.
She's still alive.
Science.
These women must have families.
They're all still alive?
Lives.
You can't do anything for them now. Soon this ship will run out of oxygen. They won't be in pain for much longer.
A second in this place is more torture than anyone should bear.
That's... Okay, I can't do anything with this one. Hybrid feet.
They don't look human.
Jesus.
Hybrids?
I can't tell.
What the hell is going on here, man?
A defibrillator. And it looks like it's fully charged.
Can I use it on her?
I can't see it working like that.
But...
I don't think this will fit.
What is that? High temperature slug gun. Where'd I get that from? Okay, so let's head back out this way. It's the mutagen laboratory. Oh dear god, what the hell is going on in here? Conjoined mass, splayed open body, eviscerated corpse. There's a PDA, so I guess we're about to find out. Okay. Man, that bitch from shipping won't get off my back. You fuck a girl real good and she just comes crawling back. If she doesn't get out of my hair, I'll have her moved off ship. Dr. Milan is a prick, but he looked after me like that. I gotta say, being on Project Seed is awesome, man. Okay, so we've got to do some pretty noxious shit, but in exchange we've got a lot of protection and an honorary title. Dr. De Santos. I like it. Dr. Milan knows about my contacts and private cargo that arrives on board, and I know he hates it. There ain't anybody else prepared to work under Dr. Backman. That guy's one twisted fuck, and also one of the best customers. I get imports, sure, but my own private lab is what manufactures Backman's pathway shit. Funny. I never realised how dependently smartasses of science are on drugs. I personally never touch the stuff. You gotta have your wits about you, man, especially around here. Wow, Dr. Williams, Charlotte. I never would have figured that uptight woman was a slut, but holy hell, she just gave me the ride of my fucking life. Who'd have thought it? Slinky lace under that lab coat of hers, and for a woman in her mid-40s, a body that makes you want to get on your knees and howl at the moon. Against the table, pressed up against the viewport windows, on top, underneath, like a freaking rattlesnake. Of course she's Looney Tunes. Probably thinks I'm her dead husband or something. Like I care, as long as she leaves coming to me to fulfill her needs. Crazy but smart, and she has no idea how much I know about her little project. I saw the details. People just think I'm a smack-talking smartass, but I've been training on the Groom Lake since I was 16. I studied chemistry and genetics, aced all of it too. She thinks I'm too stupid to understand. Thinking I could have gotten myself in too deep here. The drug thing was fine, but this whole industrial espionage thing is kind of freaky. I don't think Dr. Milan knows I know Lincoln watches me with an eagle eye, but he can't know for sure. If he did, he'd eject my ass from the ship with the rest of the failed hybrids, but goddamn the money was good. I earned my year's salary by sending some info to Black Star Industries. My contact gave me more money than I could conceive for leaking one report. One. I met the guy while I was on leave. He was a smug dickhead who somehow knew what I did, and then he flashed the cash. I've got no loyalties to the company, and I know how Dr. Milan treats loyal staff. That guy can turn on a dime when it suits him. I've heard of weird shit going on down in the decks below, and Seed has me feeling it'll soon be time to get the hell out of Dodge, pronto. 1 or 2 more reports might just give me what I need. Nobody knows about my little acts of espionage, but who'd care? The ship is falling apart, some of these fucked up things the Backman and Milan made are on the prowl. I stashed away my cash as soon as I heard things were going wrong, but money ain't gonna make a spit's worth of difference if we all get killed. Milan's taking all this way too calmly. Actually, I'd say he's enjoying all of this. He came into the lab this morning, he still makes us all report to the lab, and was grinning the whole damn time, his eyes all red, like he was coming down from a high. The guy does not need drugs for a high, his general fucked upness is what he rides, and here was me thinking Backman was the crazy one. It's just us. Oh god, not even Backman's around now. Charlotte was dragged away to the labs a few days ago, was sealed off from the other decks. I reckon it's only a matter of time before Milan decides to do something about me too. I've been living on this ship for years. I know about hidden passageways that even Milan doesn't know about. I'll get over to the communications array and let off a signal. Hopefully they'll get to us before Dr. Milan finds out. Okay. These groaning noises are creeping me out a little bit. Another PDA. Jesus Christ. They said I'd never make it to 60. Ha! 85, you fuckers. Old and still cooking with gas. 3 bastard kids and I outlived them all. Okay, so I was young when I had them. Those girls never even knew I was the father, of course. I had to switch the DNA samples so they didn't know the little shits were mine. I'm too old now for all that. But you never completely lose your eye for ladies. I might have false teeth, Dr. Milan, but I'm no moron. For the good of humanity, I'm a sociopath. An alleged rapist of women. But your little speech to the crew was less sincere than anything I could say with a straight face. At least you know how to turn a blind eye. Whenever I have to get rid of troublesome subjects, right, Milan? Oh, at least you know how to turn a blind eye whenever I have to get rid of troublesome subjects, right, Milan? The new gas for the chambers is working splendidly, an improved kill rate of 60% on the old formula. I watched those poor fuckers writhe and die. We have a viewing window now, just so we can make sure it's done. If I were a moral man, I'd call it perverse. It's lucky for Project C that I couldn't give a shit. I thrive when I don't have to answer to everyone with a conscience. March 17th. This will not do, not at all. I need more subjects. The rejection ratio of the DNA splicing is stratospheric. So not only do I need more buddies, but I need better ones. Great. They bring me imports and strays, but the best results are achieved with crew members. One cannot prey too often on those, of course, no matter the need. My chosen ones were always those who wouldn't be missed. The furnaces are inadequate for my disposal requirements. I'm told they're so hot that they could destroy dark matter. They seem slow to respond when burning flesh though, and the smell is hardly pleasant either. It reminds me of that injured dog that I found as a little boy growing up in Missouri. It looked at me with a pleading look, the kind a sick patient gives a doctor they trust absolutely. Naturally I stomped on the mongrel's head. It was a mercy. There are too many in society who have a similarly damaged disposition. It's a kindness to snuff out their worthless lives. I officially hate this guy. I must get more pathway. That little prick DeSantos is usually more than forthcoming with its ingredients, but he says his own suppliers are having problems. I know you, DeSantos. I know you're not a real doctor. I know the kind. I have 5 PhDs and can tell when men have been hired for their instincts rather than their knowledge. Meanwhile, the cutting and splicing continues. Oh, and Charlotte, we all know about your little experiment, you stupid bitch. First she kills her partner by accidentally exposing him to a lethal virus, and then she goes gaga for him. That's the sort of beautiful incompetence that slays me. I spent years perfecting the art of the kill, making a murder appear a mishap, and she went and did it all completely by accident. What perfect nonsense. I held the subject down today and used my surgical hammer to cave in his windpipe. Then I gouged out his eyes and tried to rip his jaw from its socket. My goodness, what an outburst. I'm becoming careless. I need more pathway. Dr. Milan is starting to worry that my tendencies cannot be controlled. He need not worry, I'm still focused on seed. Seed is just that. The seed is still just that, a seed. But this chrysalis will soon break open and blossom. The successfully bred Homo novi, whatever, wait in their containment cells while their unsuccessful brethren reduced to a viral mulch that's already breached the containment seals of the ship grow. Its genetic makeup might be little more than trash, but it is astoundingly tenacious. I have to respect that which kills with such efficiency. I woke up in the emergency room today. Somebody found me on the stairs. I can't remember much. What I do know is that both my fucking legs are up in casts. I better get comfortable because Dr. Graham says I'll be in here for at least a month. We die as the Novi cut us down, but I'm not ready to be replaced by a new species. Our creations are impressive, but I don't share Milan's fanaticism for what is happening here. I must try to make sure one of the lifeboats is available for me. A shame there was not another for that delectable young thing. What was her name? Callista? I would have liked to have her around when the ship was going to hell. She's dead, however. How unfortunate. I may be old, but I'll tear anyone who tries to stop me from leaving apart at the limbs. I have survived police investigations, court cases, vengeful spouses, and idealistic lab hands. I will gut any shitbag trying to prevent my escape, and that includes you, Milan. I will jab out your eyeballs and eat them before I submit to you. Kinda like that guy. In a very strange way. Okay, so let's grab the liquid nitrogen.
This is the purpose of the group lake. It's not on Earth. People can't see it, so they don't care.
But if they knew...
So what? If they were more
Open to who? The people? Governments?
What the hell?
other corporations,
What cost?
a bit of our humanity, I suppose.
Okay, let's go this way. What the hell happened there? Okay, if I stuff that in there. Oh, that works. Defib it. Whee!